Breaking news tonight. I was just talking about the odd role that basketball is playing in our national confrontation of the reality of the coronavirus crisis and the need to take actions that affect daily life to limit it. That came up in a pointed way in Congress today when the NIH's Tony Fauci, one of the most respected public health officials in America and one of the most recognizable, said, when asked about the NBA playing games in front of stadiums full of people, said the U.S. should avoid, at this point, large gatherings. And he said, if that means the NBA should play in front of no fans, so be it. Well, since we have been in the air tonight, we've had a development along that line. The NBA has now announced the suspension of their season. I'm just going to read you their press release. The NBA announced that a player on the Utah Jazz has preliminarily tested positive for COVID-19. The test result was reported shortly prior to the tip-off of tonight's game between the Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma. At that time, tonight's game was canceled. The affected player was not in the arena. The NBA is suspending gameplay following the conclusion of tonight's schedule of games until further notice. The NBA will use this hiatus to determine next steps for moving forward in regard to the coronavirus pandemic. So again, moments ago, we had heard that that game had been delayed and then called off. We now know why it was. Again, a Utah Jazz player is preliminarily tested positive. That game is off tonight. The NBA season has been suspended.